It's so hot.
But it gets the room so hot. These are giving off literally no heat. There's a fan on the back of the 120, and you can touch that and it doesn't even get hot. So
if you're looking for some lighting, would definitely recommend.
Yeah, and I'll link them below, guys. I'll also probably tweet them out or something on this account. But yeah, it's been nice to have this, because if we had to like come into our new room and podcast and still get really hot from those lights, that would have sucked.
Yeah. Well, you'd also get boiling hot when you're gaming too, because you use those lights as well.
Yeah, that's true.
So hot all the time.
I know, and I'm already so hot all the time.
Yeah. I know. You're like, can we open the window? I'm like, yeah, do whatever you want. You're like, are you hot? I'm like, no, I'm not hot. Like, I'm perfect.
I feel like I ask you if you're hot so often, and you're just like, no, and I'm like, are you like, you're not hot?
No.
Like last night, I was like sweating.
Why?
I just move fast, and then like I just generate heat.
I think you just have a lot of muscle mass that just like makes you feel real hot all the time.
Okay, let's go with that. I'm done. Let's go with that.
All those muscles, boy, they need food. They make you heat. They hot.
Yeah. Oh my god.
I would say my pet peeve though is when you turn on the air conditioning and then decide that you're still hot, so you like open a door or window to it. Like, you just turn on the air conditioning. You can't do that. That's no.
It's okay.
Absolutely
just don't
no.
I don't remember it.
Don't do that. Or when you turn on the air conditioning, but it's cooler outside than it is with the air conditioning on.
It's tricky.
Just open the window or the door.
It's tricky, okay? I'm not a weatherman. I don't know the temperature outside and inside at all times. Sometimes you just gotta experiment.
Just open the door and see if it's cool outside, and then just open like the window.
Okay. Anyway, we're on week 2.5 of settling into our new house now, and it's like finally starting to feel like our home.
Yeah. I mean, we still have a lot of work to do and will in the future, but I mean, we have enough right now to function, which is really nice. Although I still don't have a desk. My desk is apparently coming tomorrow.
Supposedly. It was supposed to come last week.
I know.
Daniel.
Yeah.
We hang up some art.
Yeah.
We do a couple other things. It's really gonna like feel like our house, which is nice. Because I mean, we love our new home, but we still want to keep making it ours. Also, the dogs are in here. If you haven't noticed, there's been no barking because we're not next to a street.
I put their bed
on top of a street
next to me, like directly to my left here, because their bed was over there, but they didn't want to sit over there. They were too far from me, so I moved it over here. And now they're all sitting quietly. Yeah, I think the lack of barking in this house is like spectacular because it's not, right in the middle of everything. Like, people would just walk past our house all day. There were dogs. It was
kids,
close to a place where a lot of people would park to go to work because you could just park on our street. So like a lot of people would walk to like where they would work right near our house. There was just constantly people and dogs and kids and all kinds of noises. So they were so loud in that last house. And they are so quiet here.
Yeah.
Because there's just less to bark at.
Yeah.
It's been really nice. They also have such a better outdoor situation here. Like being outside, I have a hell of a sunburn going on my legs right now because I literally have not been outside in years.
It's been so nice to just like lay in the sun somewhere where you're not like completely uncomfortable. Yeah. Like at our old place, like I don't know, something about like low walls to where your head pops up above them is just like in your backyard. It's like, why do you even have a wall?
Well, yeah. I mean, you can just see your neighbors. I mean, that's the case in most large cities. Is like even if you have an outdoor space, it's like sort of private, but you have to build your own privacy. You know what I mean?
For sure.
But we do have much more privacy here, which has been, I don't know, just getting to go outside and like make vitamin D through my skin has been really great, considering what was prescribed that time that I only take once a week because it's so strong. And my doctor was like laughing at me. He's like,
"It's that good vitamin D."
Yeah, he's like, "There's 300 days of sunshine here. Like, why are you so vitamin D deficient?" I'm like, "Do I look like the kind of person that goes outside?" But like now I can. It's been really nice.
Yeah, we went swimming this weekend. It's like, what is even happening? We have a pool. It's like great.
Yeah,
it's been nice. The dogs are happy.
Yeah, the dogs are much happier.
Yeah.
As we say that, hey, you're making us look like a bunch of liars over here.
Shut that nasty mouth.
We do have those same giant crows here that we did at the last place.
Kermit.
Like, I have those pool chairs that I've had for years, like from our old house, like when we lived in Westwood. And they have these couch cushions, and we got them like sort of around the time that we got Peach.
Yeah.
And they were like really good for a little while, and then the cushion started like coming apart. It was like super ripped up, and my initial instinct was because Peach was like a destroyer, she chewed everything. I thought she was going out there when I wasn't looking and destroying my pool chairs, and I was getting so mad at her. I'm like,
she was wrongfully accused of.
well, to be fair, I saw her like taking the stuffing out and playing with it because there were holes in it and the stuffing was exposed, so she really liked it.
I literally just cut the podcast. I'm sorry. I forgot we didn't have our full audio set up here, so
It's
now
okay.
should sound a little bit better, maybe?
Yeah.
Question mark?
No, it really does. There's less hiss.
Yeah.
Thanks for being patient with us while we Aries around.
That's right. We are one collective Aries. This week we're doing something cool. We're playing in a little PUBG tournament.
Have they announced that?
They haven't. They're always pretty late with announcing these things, but it's the Twitch Rivals tournament that we're going to play in. Should be exciting. We've done a couple of them before.
Mm-hmm.
Jenna, me, Jason, and Mr. Chris Melberger will be playing as a team. We'll be playing War Mode.
I got to get my video done on Tuesday in order to play because the tournaments are always on Wednesdays.
Yeah,
They're always on a Wednesday.
they are.
If you guys have anything that you want me to make, please leave them in the comments below. Honestly, I'm done using Facebook for asking people for suggestions. It is so frustrating.
It's pointless. It's pointless.
I hate Facebook. I hate logging on to Facebook. I post my video and then I fucking leave. It's not that I hate people on Facebook. It's just like
the platform is
the
trash.
platform is really. I just don't enjoy it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, believe it or not, guys, like each week when we go like to figure out what we're gonna do for a podcast, like I go to we go to the previous week's podcast to just check the comments because you guys drop good suggestions all the time. So
And
like,
you
you're funny. So yeah, dude, your suggestions and comments, like they absolutely help us.
Although
but for
whoever-
Jenna's videos, like especially.
Whoever's been suggesting to make Kermit a bed out of Irish Spring soap so that he can roll around in it, I see your comments on every platform.
We see you.
We actually like sat down and tried to
We looked up like
Like,
what the process is to like melt
logistically
down soap.
figure out how to do it. But the problem we ran into is that I don't have anything to mold a bed out of. Like we could melt the soap down, no problem. But then I have nothing to mold.
Well, you
bed
can
out
buy
of.
molds for like small things, like a
Right.
cup or a bowl, but
Right.
anything
I'd
bigger
have to
than that.
custom make a mold,
Yeah.
and I don't really know how to do that. Because it can't be something hard. It has to be like soft that you can like pop it out of.
I've watched stuff. I know they have that thing where it's,
Yeah, exactly.
it's like the
It's the
vacuum form. And,
complicated- Oh, vacuum form.
God, it's
Oh,
so nice.
the
That's it.
vacuum form.
I want to look up compilations of the vacuum form on the YouTube.com.
There has to be compilations. It is really so satisfying to watch.
Vacuum form. Oh
Yeah.
my God. I missed that show.
It's a great show.
Where did it go?
Probably still. Just haven't watched it.
Okay.
One thing that I think is interesting about when we moved in here, we had what, Time Warner Cable or whoever come to set up our TVs. Direct TV. And in our old place, we had Direct TV. And they came to set up the boxes and they were like, yeah, there's no cable like in the living room. There's no cable to like have cable. You have to call a separate company to come and like
Hardwire your house.
yeah, hardwire your house for cable. And Rome's like, oh my God, no, like you can't do that. And I was like, no, I think it would be okay if we just like didn't have cable.
Well, no, I want credit because I was the one who said that. I was like, is it time that we cut the cord?
Well, yeah, at first I was like, we
Yeah.
can figure it out.
Well, because it was
It's
never a big
low
issue.
on the list.
Yeah, like he was like, "Oh, you can't in your main living room. You can't have cable for it right now."
And I'm
And we were
that's
like,
fine.
"Okay, that's fine." We pretty much Chromecast everything except for like
Right.
Survivor. Anyway,
Yeah. Well, we have like Hulu and Netflix. And
so we cut. the cord.
yeah, so
we
it's
are
the
official-
first time that we don't have any cable. We are official cord cutters.
Happy being a millennial.
Yeah, but I mean, one thing that I have been using, which was nice, was remember when YouTube TV first came out And I was like, I think I got the trial subscription, and then like a dumbass just never canceled it.
Yeah, which is what
So
they
it's
want.
yeah, exactly. It's just been auto renewing. But I also like, as much as we shit on YouTube and they make mistakes, in my opinion, that they need to be called out on, which they are currently doing still. I've missed a lot of stuff since we've been off the podcast for a little bit. But like, there's a lot of stuff going on YouTube that's not super great. But I still, in my heart of hearts, want to support YouTube. And, you know, I have a YouTube Red subscription. I pay for YouTube Music. And I do pay for YouTube TV. So it doesn't make me upset. Like, I want to support YouTube and the platform and creators as a whole. But I was only using YouTube TV when it came out on my iPad in the kitchen, because I would sit there and like eat breakfast and watch like whatever old ass Star Trek was on. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like a brat. Like I wanna watch TV at my kitchen table. But now that we don't have cable, it's actually been really nice because you can Chromecast it to your TV.
Yeah, and like the features that it gives you is like you can record sort of stuff like you would do in DVR.
Right.
But yeah, it's nice. I forget what we were.
I have some complaints. Like there's some bugs. There's some stuff that I don't understand. And like they're making it a little complicated to figure out. Like the other night, I got that error message on the screen and it wouldn't go away.
Yeah, that was Stats for Nerds.
Yeah, and then I had recorded a movie that I wanted to watch. I wanted to watch Casablanca, which, by the way, I went off on the other. I went off.
I want to hear it. I want to hear it. I want to hear it.
Well, in a second.
We'll get there. Okay.
So YouTube TV is like, all right, if you choose to record a show, we'll record it for you when it airs on live TV, and then you can watch it back like whenever you want.
Yeah.
So Julian had gone out to the West Side to go hang out with his friends for like Saturday night or whatever. And I was like, all right, I'm going to get tucked in the couch. I'm like, I'm in my new house. I'm feeling happy. I'm going to watch a movie, which is embarrassing. I've never actually seen Casablanca.
Nor have I, still to this moment.
Yeah. So I was like, now's a great time. Those of you adults like me, or, you know, people that don't have the opportunity to sit down and watch a movie all the time, like, you appreciate me. Like, I'm missing this big piece of like culture in my life that I, you know, should probably absorb at some point.
Which, by the way, spoiler alerts. If you haven't seen Casablanca, we might spoil it. So careful.
I don't think I'm going to spoil it. I'm going to spoil how I feel about it.
I coming home to hear you just like shit on Casablanca was so funny.
Well, because Julian was gone and I watched Casablanca and then I watched Citizen Kane, which I had also never seen.
Which I have seen that one.
Yeah. But Julian went to school and studied like film and that kind of stuff. It's part of your education.
Stuff, yeah.
But so I had recorded that movie to watch on YouTube TV, and I start playing back the recording, and it's like one of those shows where they're sitting down and like talking about the film beforehand, and they're like, so it's like 5 minutes of that, so I'm sort of sitting through that. Okay, this is fine. You know, there'll probably be commercials. Like, I wish I could watch it the whole way through, but like, I understand it's on live TV, so there's gonna be commercials or whatever in the recorded version. So I start watching it, and then all of a sudden, I don't know what happened, but it was like, you know, when you like a blind person watches TV and it's not closed captions, it's someone like describing what's happening.
Yeah.
So the film starts and it's like a shield appears with words over it and blah blah blah, and I'm like, oh my god, I don't know how to turn this off. Like, it's not just closed captions, it's this woman shouting like what's going on and describing everything in the film. And I was like, no disrespect, but like, I can't watch this.
And it was a setting that was improperly on. That wasn't the movie. I guess
so. Or that channel had it on permanently. But I was like, okay, I can't. Like, I'm trying to
focus here.
I'm just trying to watch this movie that I feel like I need to watch for whatever reason. I can't have this be It's just like shouting. She's like, a busy marketplace appears and people are moving all around. It's like, so I couldn't watch it.
Yeah. Well, because it's sensory overload because you're trying to watch and listen. And,
right. Yeah. It is sensory overload. So I went to go, had to download it on your Amazon account.
Oh, that's what that email was about. Okay.
Watch it on my phone.
Oh, speaking of Amazon, we'll get to that.
What, your rap? Julian.
I want to hear about Casablanca first.
Julian.
What? What did I do?
So, well, I mean, to be fair, when you came home, I had drank a fair amount of white wine. So I was heated. But I didn't go to film school. I
No, we're
didn't
allowed
like
to
my mom
mommy, eh?
loves old black and white movies. Like she watches them all the Turner Classic Movies is like when her TV is always on. So I feel like I've seen a lot of movies sort of like in pieces, secondhand. I get the vibe, I get whatever. And I had sort of built Casablanca up in my own mind as this like quintessential viewing film, like whatever.
Yeah.
And I understand the backstory. You know, this was like 1942. It was released. The war was not resolved. People were very unsure about where things were going. And it's about Morocco, I think. I don't even fucking remember. It's like getting drunk, because they're like all of the people they're getting pushed out of their countries as the Germans sort of invade are trying to flee to Lisbon to where they can get to the United States.
Okay.
But not everyone could get to Lisbon. So a lot of people were stuck sort of in Morocco, and then they would have to take a plane or a ship or something to Lisbon if they were lucky or if they had a connection or enough money to flee Europe, basically. And it's about, it takes place in Morocco where everyone's in this sort of like limbo. That they're essentially like refugees. You know, good-looking ones and ones that
Movie ones.
yeah, movie ones.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay. And they introduce the main character, and he's just like a fucking dick. Like, he's such a dick. Like, oh, let me preface this. I know I have to be alone. Like, I know everyone's gonna shit on me. Like, you don't appreciate it. You don't understand it. That's fine, okay? Just let me be a shit. Because Julian was laughing really hard when I was going off about it. Like, to look at it from a 2018 lens, it is so fucking stupid. It is so stupid. Like, I get the commentary about the war and the tension and that's not what I'm ragging on. I'm ragging on the fact that none of the filmmaking in it is profound whatsoever. Like, watching that movie to me, because I watched Citizen Kane, which came out a year before that, I get it, okay? Like, the shots are profound, the lighting is profound, the use of shadows.
It was really groundbreaking too.
Really
with how
groundbreaking.
they
I
shot
got it. I wasn't a huge fan. I think what I said to you was Citizen Kane is like The Jerk, but not funny at all.
And that's honestly a really
It's just a rags to riches.
It's a funny
story.
funny observation. Like if you've seen The Jerk,
yeah, because
it's hilarious.
clearly The Jerk came out like 30 years later and
40,
was
50
mocking
years later,
that type of story, which is why it's so hysterical.
Yeah,
Like, I get it. It's so stupid. But Casablanca, to me, I was like so disappointed in the way that this is supposed to be such like a romantic movie. Like, they literally met each other like during a day or a week or some undisclosed amount of time.
And it's a love story amidst chaos, right? Like that's
during the war.
So, but like my question is like, I'm sure a lot of people who in 2018 still value Casablanca, right? Like there's a lot of people, and I'm sure the people who do don't really try to fit that movie into today. Do you like?
No, I'm not trying to fit it into today.
I'm totally just playing devil's advocate. Like, do you think that people who are fans of that movie like can appreciate it, although it's
absolutely
laughable in the sense of like a 2018 scope?
Absolutely. I mean, that's why you can appreciate anything that, you know, doesn't necessarily make sense today. Like, it doesn't have to make sense.
But like, it just didn't age well.
In my mind, I was like, this is supposed to be this great, fantastic movie. And I was like, this is fucking dumb. This is so dumb.
Yeah. I mean,
feel free to shit on me in the comments, okay? It's my opinion.
I feel like
I'm really sorry if I'm offending you.
I feel like there's going to be a few hardcores shitting on you, but I do weirdly feel like there's going to be a lot of people agreeing with you because, like, I don't know, like something about like, you know, people on the internet now who are exposed to so much content all the time can look at old things where our parents are like, you will like that movie.
Yeah, I mean, don't get it twisted. I appreciated it. I understand it. I understand the importance of it at the time. But from my perspective, it was just a man who knew what was best for everybody else and acted on that the entire time.
So why do... I purely out of curiosity, I haven't even seen it.
There's nothing romantic about it. And I said to you too.
How is there nothing romantic about it? Casablanca is literally like, it's a shorthand term for love. Like people say, oh, look at this Casablanca over there. Like that.
Like Ingrid Bergman or whatever her name is like, 30 years younger than him, and he's just like nasty, smoking cigarettes, like drinking. Like it makes me feel nothing other than just like, what the fuck? It really just pissed me off. It really did. I know. I know. I have an unpopular opinion.
Wait, I have a question. Which order did you watch the movies in? Kane first?
No, I watched Casablanca first. Why?
I'm just.
I was just sitting there, and I was like, "This is my reaction." I was like, "What? Like that's it?"
Well, that's also
fucking it?
That's also a problem when you have this colossal like standard to live up to when everyone and their mom is forever talking about how much of a legendary movie it is, and then you're like, okay, I'll watch it, and then of course your expectations like way up here.
Right.
So if it doesn't blow your mind, you're like, okay.
Right. Well, I mean, what I did also say to you too that night, like again, I was drunk, okay, and I was saying funny shit, and I was going off, and I was like, I didn't like Citizen Kane that much. I appreciated the filmmaking and cinematography, but I was like, again, not my cup of tea. I'm not gonna watch it again. I don't know. No, thank you. But I just forgot what I was gonna say. Whatever. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
It was funny at the time because I was ripping on like arguably two of the greatest films to ever exist. Oh, what I was gonna say was I think I said something stupid along the lines of like those movies made me feel nothing. Like I feel more watching, trash television at this point. Like I feel more connected to human nature than those storytelling movies told me. But that I did appreciate that they were original stories, and that I feel like Hollywood at this point, when you go to the movies and you have this like emptiness when you see a film because you're like, I don't feel anything. Like I want to feel something. Yeah, because they make more money pumping out another fucking Avengers movie or what. I'm not. Please don't come for me. Okay, I'm just trying to state facts. They make more money pumping out like sequels to popular movies and not really stretching the story. It's not that I don't think that great stories exist. I think that
They're not necessarily in cinema.
Right. Whereas, during that age of storytelling in film, there were great stories because I feel like they were taking a lot of that from theater, which have these like beautiful first, second, third acts, like a proper climax.
It was like the early days of filmmaking too, where it was there was so much to create that hadn't been created in that medium
Right.
yet.
But they had a proper storytelling, a proper climax,
Yeah.
a proper beginning, middle, and end.
Yep.
So you do feel like you watched a complete film. Whereas now you can watch some hot, steaming pile of garbage shit starring a very, popular professional actress, and you're like, I hate it.
Yeah.
That was a piece of shit movie that was really well made and produced and filmed. But sorry. I'm like,
I would watch a video.
I don't want to say what I said to you, but it was really funny.
I would watch a video of you reviewing Casablanca, like with it
Live?
Yeah, live. Like like go on Rabbit, Casablanca, and just be reacting to it.
It was really funny
because I would watch.
I was laughing to myself. At one point, I got up and paused it to go pee, and I was just like, I was drunk, but I'm sitting there. I'm going, what the fuck, dude? What the fuck to myself, and
good times.
No, I said to you, I mean, it seems kind of dramatic now that I think back on it, but I was sort of upset with the way that the women were portrayed in these movies, which is, again, like, I understand this is like, we're pushing 75 years ago now. Like,
this is a way different time now.
Totally get it. But I said to Julie, I was like, think of the statue of David, right? We can all agree that it's carved beautifully. It's an amazing piece of art, right? Or like the Sistine Chapel. Like, I think that you can appreciate the art. Now imagine the statue of David. You've never seen it before, but people keep telling you gotta go see it. It's amazing. But that you show up, it's a statue of David, and he's choking a woman to death. And you're like, I get it. Like, I think it's really nice. And yet, wow, the talent of that artist is really spectacular. But like, I'm just not feeling it.
I totally forgot that you said that. That's so funny.
Like, those two movies weren't even really that bad in terms of like, it made me feel like, it made me laugh. It made me a little angry. It made me feel like, wow, this is stupid. And I also was like, I can't believe that this is how like love was portrayed.
Oh my god, dude, that's so funny.
Is it though, or am I just like sort of an asshole? Like I
think
feel bad.
honestly,
I
if
feel
I'm
bad
being
for not liking your favorite movie.
If I'm being perfectly honest, I think it's funny, and I think it's like
No,
interesting hearing
sí.
your rant, but at the same time, knowing you,
Así.
I know you, and I know you like to go against the grain in the way that, like, if society tells you that this movie is a classic, you're gonna really look at it and be like, well, is it really? Is it a classic? Is it a classic? You're gonna look at the movie. Is it a classic? Are you a classic? And the movie's gonna blush and feel embarrassed, and you're gonna call it not a classic, and you're gonna break it down. That's what you do. I mean, it's like it's funny, but it's also like really Jenna of you.
Yeah. Well, okay. So I'll say Citizen Kane, I think, is a classic filmmaking movie. I think that that's an important part of an education.
Well, and also like having been through that system of like film school, where like I didn't necessarily know what I wanted to do. I was just like, this is the most interested I've been in all the majors of track. So I'm here in this class with a whole bunch of fucking people in this theater in the lecture hall watching this movie in black and white. And I don't even know what it is. Obviously, at first, I'm like not super intrigued by it because I'm not the kid next to me who's like, I want to be a director. I can't, you know, because there's so many of those kids in film schools where it's like, I want to be a director. There's of course nothing wrong with that, but that just wasn't me. And so like me watching that film back then, I remember thinking like, okay, like I'm not really interested, but I'm gonna try to take it for what it's worth. And now that I think back to all the things that I did in that program, like I get it and I know why it's a special film, and I'm glad they teach that in film school. I think that makes sense.
Right. I understand from that perspective why that's an important part of your education. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Did I like it? Not the fuck really. Honestly, I was just
Really?
I was like really bored. Julian had already come home at that point, and I was like just waiting for it to end.
Fair enough.
You know, like I saw some of the beautiful shots and shadows. And they had to be that creative because y'all had black and white film, okay? Like,
Again, like such a Jenna statement. You had to be that creative because you didn't have color in your film.
let's create some texture. Stand behind this palm tree and let the shadow get on your jacket. Ooh, that's nice. Let's film that. But and I will say for Casablanca, I do think that it's an important piece of work during a very uncertain time. Like the social implications of that film, I understand.
Yeah.
Is it a love story? I think the fuck not. I think the fuck not.
Well, it's definitely not a 2018 love story.
The development of their relationship, I was completely not invested in. It
So
was
the dude,
gross.
the
it was
protagonist
weird,
male is
it
just
was,
a misogynist.
I mean, a little bit, yeah.
God.
I didn't like it.
Oh
I just didn't like it. It's not for me.
You know what? This makes me think like we should have a monthly.
Let's watch an old movie.
Yeah,
and
we review it on the podcast. No, like, or like I was thinking like Jen and Julian's like book club, but it's like movie club. Like we watch an old ancient film that you guys request once a month, and on the podcast we can give our sides of what we thought of it. I think that'd be good because there would be so many moments of you being like, it's trash. I don't think it's right. I don't think its reputation is what it deserves, and I'm gonna be like, well, it was beautiful, and we'll just go at it.
Yeah. I mean,
I can think of a couple, like off the top. Like I think there could be some good ones.
No, I agree. Well, I mean, I like a lot of older movies. They're Roman Holiday, spectacular. Loved it. Breakfast at Tiffany's. Thought it was great.
Have you seen Blazing Saddles?
Absolutely. I mean, that's not quite as old as you're talking. Like,
No, but that's older.
Some Like It Hot, like that kind of stuff.
I've seen, yeah. What's
Um,
the oldest movie that you like?
I guess I don't know.
Yeah, me neither. I don't know the answer.
That's a weird question.
Yeah, it is.
Just
Oh,
like
never mind.
what?
Nothing. I thought about a movie, but I realized how not old it was.
Oh, what'd you think
A
of?
League of Their Own. What?
It's really not.
It's
though.
not. I don't know.
Like
'Cause it
everyone
takes
in that cast is still.
not old it was.
Oh, what'd you think
A
of?
League of Their Own. What?
It's really not.
It's
though.
not that old at all. I don't know.
Like
'Cause
everyone in that cast is still alive.
Well, it takes place old. It takes place in like the 30s, 40s.
Oh boy, Julian. Is
Well,
it in color?
Yeah, but
Then
it's
it's not that
sepia.
old.
Sepia.
It's not
Sepia. It's sepia.
It's literally starring Madonna and Gina Davis and Tom Hanks. Like,
Is Gina Davis the one in Stuart Little?
I don't know the answer to that, Julian. I really don't.
Gina Davis Doolittle's mom. I think it is.
I think you might.
She's
be
the one who
right.
plays Dottie.
I think
Is
you
that her
might be
name?
right.
Stu Little was a good film. A couple of them.
Wow.
What?
I'm just trying to think like that. If we did that, I think it'd be really funny. But like, Clockwork Orange, fucking love. It's
That
such a
movie
disturbing
is
movie.
Crazy.
But like, it just hits you in this visceral place of you're just like. It made me feel something.
Yeah, I get
like
that.
whenever I'm consuming anything, that's why I like YouTube so much because I feel like you get that feeling because you're watching real people for the most part.
Yeah.
Some of it's orchestrated, but like when you watch something that connects with you on a visceral like level, that's really all I'm looking for when I'm watching content. Like there are better shows on Hulu that make me feel like The Handmaid's Tale. Are you fucking kidding me?
Dude, that
like
fucking series is
in order for me to like a show, the context or a movie, like it doesn't matter if it has anything to do with me. Like I just need to feel something in order to feel like I've enjoyed it. You know what I mean?
I think that's true for a lot of people. I think that's what resonates with people is like if they can walk away, get off their couch, move on with their day like nothing happened, then it's like okay, it was great, but whatever. But if you're thinking about it days and days later, you're like, damn it, man, that's some fucking art right there that made me feel so fucking hard. It's crazy. It's crazy though, because Clockwork Orange is a great example. Because when you showed me that movie and I watched it with you, I was like, I had no idea what to expect. I was like, oh, it's like I don't know. How do you expect that from a movie? And then that movie, I don't know. It just
spoken like two true film amateurs over here.
We should start a second podcast called the Film Amateur Podcast.
But like what I'm saying though is that I have the ability to appreciate a movie for what it is and what it was. Like I'm not really ragging on anything. Like I'm just saying I feel like that film, Casablanca in particular, is hyped up as this like love story of all love stories because it's the backdrop is a war and there's just like a lot of conflict going on. Everything's uncertain and it was a mirror of the times. I fucking get it. It made me feel like a piece of shit.
Okay.
And it made me feel nothing.
Okay.
I felt nothing. I laughed. I drank wine. I paused it multiple times because I just didn't fucking care. But I was invested in the beginning of it. I said that to you. Citizen Kane, I was saying I'm fucking bored. I already know where it's going and I've never seen it. At least Casablanca, I was roped in a little bit. Although the beginning of it is very long and very boring and I don't understand what's going on.
Moral of the story, when society tells Jenna that you should like this, you won't like it.
Do I have a problem?
I don't think it's a problem.
People are like, this is a great thing, and I just like to tear down their...
It's a very Jenna characteristic, and it's not, you put it very poorly. It's not like you just like to tear down things because people say they're good.
Yeah.
It's when people tell you to like something, or people tell you how to feel about something because of their own opinions or society's opinions about it. Your knee jerk isn't to get excited to also enjoy it. Your knee jerk is to, okay, well, I want to take a look at it through my fucking eyes and you can back off while I look at it.
Yeah.
In that tone.
But it did make you laugh when you came home to semi-drunk Jenna, and I'm like, guess what?
Like what?
Guess what piping tea I have for you? Casablanca sucks. Just like, what are you
had like
doing?
4 vodka sodas with my friends and I'm back and what the fuck happened? Like I don't even understand.
That's what happens when you leave me alone. I'll either cut my hair or I'll come up with a very controversial opinion.
Okay,
But anyways, tell us about your Amazon situation.
It's not really a whole lot of development as of right now. I've been following the vlogs, which I think you really all should be following the vlogs. But basically, I have this rack, and it was one of the first things I put up in the new office because it's where I store all my pins. It's a retail rack, so I hang my pins on it like it would be in a store. I hang it up, I vlog, I show the office, and the comment section gets flooded with you guys telling me how crooked I am. And I'm like, okay, you know what? I know you guys love to do this. I know you love to do, you go into the vlog, you find something, and you just pick it apart. Until I know this, because sometimes you'll do it and I'm just like, I brush it off and but this was overwhelming. So I look at the comments, I'm like, okay, all right. So I look at the rack and I notice, and this is 1,000% not the first time I noticed that the rack itself had crooked bars, but it is the first time that I looked at it seriously enough to do something about it.
They all know all this. Tell them what happened.
Oh, I thought you wanted me to explain the whole scenario.
Keep going.
Oh no, fine, whatever. No, so I called Amazon. I gave them a piece of my mind. I was just like, hey, like I've been subject to a lot of embarrassment on the internet because of this rack that you sold me many months ago, and I don't know what to do about it because there's no rehanging it. It's a crooked rack. So they emailed me back. Stay tuned for the next. I'm just kidding. No, they emailed me back. They were really nice about it, and I kind of felt bad, but they were like, hey, like, sorry it took us a while to get back to you, but we'll refund you for the rack. I know it's been like 6-7 months, but you can have the money back for the rack. We're also adding some credit onto your account for damages incurred on your life.
You guilted them.
I didn't guilt them. All I wanted them to do was watch my YouTube video
And subscribe.
and maybe subscribe, but they wouldn't. Like I talked. Oh, dude, I was on the phone with Ramona, and 5 different times I asked her
For Bezos.
I said put me through. But then I also said, I was like, is there any way I could just send you this link real quick in like a chat or email, like casually? And then it got to the point where I was like, can you please watch my YouTube video? And she was like, oh no, I don't need to. Like I believe you, and like just avoiding it every turn.
She doesn't even want to watch your video.
She had no interest.
I'm sorry.
No interest in my
so
YouTube
sorry.
channel.
I'm really sorry.
So I think the next step is I give them a call, and I want to give them a big thanks, but also I'd like to get to the bottom of this. Really, like, who are you buying racks from that have bars that are not angled straight, and why are you buying them and putting them under the blanket of fulfilled by Amazon supplied Inc. LLC.co?
You're a troll. I hate to break it to you.
Well, you know, it's sometimes when you put the video up and you do nothing wrong, and everyone is telling you did something wrong, it drives you to take care of it and to figure out a solution. So that's what I'm doing. I'm just figuring out a solution. What?
I can't take you seriously.
Good. Because then I you don't expect it when I do serious things. Like a shark. So stupid. So dumb.
Just like Casablanca. TBH.
The difference is everyone agrees what I'm saying is stupid. Not everyone agrees that Casablanca is stupid.
No one agrees with me.
No. I have a lot of people on my side, including Jeff Bezos.
Jeff Bezos is not on your side.
He's on my side. They refer to me.
There's nothing like calling Amazon support and being like, put me through to Bezos.
Put me through to Bezos.
Yeah, I know his extensions is beep boop boop. Please put me through.
Beep boop boop boop. Hello, is this Bezos? Hello, I'm Bezos. I call customer support, tell them I'm Bezos.
Hey, it's Jeff. Yeah, it's me, Bezos.
Can you buzz me in? I forgot my key card to the office. Like Bezos goes into the office with a key card. Swipes his card, signs in with
They're
security.
like, sir, your
this
card
is
is
unauthorized.
expired. You can't come in here.
Also, you need to
But
validate
it's
your
me,
parking. It's me,
Bezos.
Bezos. Turns out the guy's first name is Bezos. He has nothing to do with Amazon.
Bezos.
Bezos. He has no relation to Jeff Bezos.
But I wish it was spelled with an S. Bezos, because then it would be kisses.
Is that what kisses is?
Yeah, I think so.
Do you know Spanish? Are you fluent?
No.
¿Por qué no? Entrada, no.
Me llamo Jenna. Me gusta
¿Por qué casa?
a la basura.
Esta Hacienda Noel.
¿Cómo se dice Jeff Bezos? Es un
Como ella, cállate, por favor. Entrada. Subscribe. Well, thank you guys for hanging out for the new first podcast. That was a good sentence.
Yeah.
The new first ever podcast in our new house, in a podcast house.
It feels really good to be back.
I know it was echoey.
It's been difficult to not have like a nice little weekly outlet. You know what I mean?
I know.
I'm sorry if I said anything that offended you about Casablanca. It's all in good
I'm not
fun
sorry.
and
If
jokes.
she offended you, make sure to let her know in the comments because I want her to pay for that.
No,
I'm just kidding.
it's a joke. We're in
well,
the trust tree in the
No,
nest.
it's okay. Hold on.
What?
We're in the trust tree.
Yeah.
All of us are a family right here.
Yeah,
okay?
don't stifle my
Hold on.
opinions.
I need to speak. Mama, let Papa
You
speak.
can disagree with them, but don't stifle
Okay,
me.
let me speak.
What?
Okay. Everyone listening right now, we're all in the dink. Okay, we're a
Yep.
family.
Mm-hmm.
That doesn't mean you can just spout opinions and at the end say it was a joke.
No, it was.
No.
I said it's all in good fun.
It's in good fun, but don't rescind it completely because I want you to keep.
I
just
didn't.
Stick by it.
What made you think I rescinded my?
You said it was a
opinion?
joke.
Yeah, I mean it's like it's a joking joke, haha. Like I think Casablanca is terrible. Like that's a joke. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I get it. I want you to like you have good opinions. Like don't take them back is what I'm saying.
I didn't take them back.
All right, she didn't take them back.
But I'm saying it's funny. It's funny.
Well,
It's not to be like a serious critique of.
this podcast is very serious.
It's always very serious.
So please know where you are. This is a serious
don't know.
This place that we like to take ourselves very seriously. All right, well, we would like to welcome you all again.
Espérate.
There's no
I
guest.
thought you said they were coming.
There's no guest here.
I'll text Bezos about it. Yeah, I heard a couple echoes, and I know
I don't
it'll
know
get better.
where
We're
it
gonna sound
is.
foam that whole wall, parts of that wall, and potentially get curtains, so every wall has some sort of sound absorbing. So it's not like,
Yeah. Plus, if there are any movies that you want us to watch for real,
Daniel,
might watch them by,
espérate.
like, next week. I've never actually seen Mary Poppins, by the way.
okay.
Don't make that noise.
No, I was just.
Or I mean, if there's any older, like black and white movies that you would like me to react
I have
to.
a feeling that you guys are gonna nail it right on the head. Give like great suggestions right away about what we should watch, and then next week we'll do it. We should do it.
Yeah.
So we have to sit down, watch a movie.
On our phones, probably.
Why?
Because I have to order them all through Amazon.
But you can stream
They're
it.
not on Hulu or Netflix.
So they're on Amazon. I know a guy. Bezos. Thank you guys for hanging out. If you're interested in getting video lights for your own home or production or podcast or whatever you need to light at home, we'll link Aperture below. And we'll see you guys next week for another podcast. Hopefully sounding a little bit better. You guys have a wonderful week, though. We'll see you on Twitch.
Bye.
Daniel.
Ding, 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 ding. Welcome back to the Jedi Julian podcast.
Why are you looking at me like that?
I don't know what you mean.
It's not right.
Okay, fine. It's wrong. It's wrong. What is that?
That's the top from the.
What kind of weird role reversal shit is this?
Uh,
You're usually saying that to me.
well, the difference is that I will actually take that downstairs and put it where it belongs.
But you didn't.
One time. I will not
You look so cute today.
Put it-
You look really cute.
anywhere that I feel like that will then migrate over the course of months to other places it doesn't belong until one day you say, "Hey babe, where's that thing?" And then I have to go rummage through the entire house to find it.
Speaking of migrate, can I migrate on you because you look real fine today.
Julian, you're really sweet.
You look cute.
Stop looking at me.
No, the weather's great, and I like how you dress when it's hot.
I've had time to keep up on my glow lotion. It gives me a little-
Glotion.
Yeah, this is not for those of you that think that I sit out in the sun all day. I do not, because I do have sensitive skin that I exposed to sun for many years, and I am terrified of the consequences.
Artificial sun.
Yeah, it's sun in a bottle.
Sun in the bottle.
Sun in a bottle. That's
Don't
not the
look
brand.
inside the bottle. You'll get blind.
Is there a brand of self
Blind.
tanner called Sun in a Bottle?
I feel like there should be. But if there isn't, don't worry. We'll just steal it and do
Oh,
it.
okay, sick.
But yes, you look really pretty.
Yeah,
and
I definitely like.
tan.
I don't know. I used to work at a tanning salon. Like I used to tan, but even then I put fake tan over the tan because I was just like
yeah, no.
completely out of my mind. I think.
Yeah, I mean, when you're drinking the tanning lotion sauce, it hits.
It was a
different.
requirement for us to work
To
at the
be
tanning
tan.
salon.
Well, yeah, you're not gonna walk into a tanning salon and see some pale person working the front desk and be like, "Yeah, I'm not gonna go here. Why the fuck are they pale?"
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like my entire 20s was just a weird time.
Kind of feel like that, except maybe less weird.
But yeah, don't do sun, kids.
Don't do sun.
If you're gonna do sun, do it with sunscreen, TM.
I put on sunscreen every single day, especially if you have tattoos. Cover those things with sunscreen if you want them to keep their color and vibrance. But we had like 2 weeks of rain, and all of a sudden it was like, fuck y'all.
The dog is really happy.
It's honestly, it feels like summer. And we have really hot summers here to the point where when it's like August, we're like, okay, enough already.
We have a small window right now of outside time.
Yeah. And so right now it's like the pre-summer heat, and I like it. I will say I like it. It feels good to just go outside and get this, the sun completely beaten down on you. And
Yeah, because the summer hits. It's like, the hours between 10 and even like 4 is the dogs can go outside for like
5 minutes.
15. No,
Yeah.
like 15. They'll walk around the yard. They'll like lay on the stone, and then they head inside because it's just
which we're going to. We're going to bring all of them in the
then
pool.
life jackets out.
Bunny, you going in the pool?
You want to know why running on the treadmill 7 days a week doesn't work for you when you're trying to lose weight?
Bunny, you're coming in the pool.
She's not listening to you.
She is. She just moved her ear. That means she's listening.
What do we got today?
So we have a game that we picked up It's called "You Are a Liar."
I'll be playing today on behalf of Team Liquid.
I'm also going to be playing on behalf of Team Liquid. This is a scrim.
Okay. I'm Liquid Jenna.
I'm Liquid Julie.
Liquid Julie.
Not. Oh, you signed a contract?
Yeah, but what's happening with the contract?
Did it get lost in the mail?
No, it's not lost. They're both of our lawyers are just going over some of the language.
Okay, so it didn't get signed then.
The diction. And once we get done with
That could last for years.
it's gonna get signed.
Okay, well, you're for better or worse.
I haven't looked at the
basically an
contract.
esports athlete. Congrats.
But
And I'm your manager, but I get jerseys too. You didn't have to say it.
What if I don't?
Don't worry, you still get 10%.
Why do I feel like this is how the music industry works?
You get 10%. I'm your manager. I get 90.
Seems fair. Wait, so I play sports.
You know that house that you just bought?
Yeah.
Give me the keys.
Oh no.
Music industry builing.
Oh no.
Oh man.
Yeah, we're gonna try to figure out if we're liars today, because basically this game, on a personal level, can figure out if you are a person who this is the inaugural first game. Well, first is redundant if I say inaugural, but this is the inaugural match of Team Liquid's You Are a Liar team. We're both on that team.
It's almost like this isn't even esports at all.
It is esports because it's on the E. Mini
I feel really bad because I should give credit to who created it. I saw it this morning as a regular woke up that said Israel implies the presence of people who are
like the term e-girls implies the presence of a physical girl.
Yeah.
Stupid.
Exactly.
That's how stupid.
I feel bad. If anyone has it, that'd be great.
Oh, by the way, last week we did not podcast. That's why it feels like it's been a million years. We were observing, like how when you take a day off to like celebrate a holiday, you say we were observing it, like you're just looking at the day. We were observing National Aries Day, which is my birthday. I had as great of a birthday as anyone in quarantine could ask for. Who's the person who said it?
_SCR7_. E-girls implies the existence of offline.
Yeah, we played some video games, drank some alcohol, and ate some pad thai, right? We ate pad thai. It was good. And, but anyway, yeah, so we're going to turn this one out. So basically, we want you guys to be able to play along with us. So say Jenna's going to go, right? She's going to pick a card. I'm not going to look, and you're not going to know either. She's not going to whisper it to you or show the camera, so that when she reads the fact, you will also be in the dark as to whether or not it's true.
And you can guess.
So,
You close your eyes first.
all right.
Liquid Jenna. Don't look.
I'm
No,
not
I
looking.
feel like you're
I'm
looking.
not looking. Why would I cheat? Why is that fun?
You're looking right now.
Why is that fun? I'm not
Julian,
cheating.
look away.
Okay.
No, all the way. Okay. You ready?
Yeah. Hit me. Punch me in the face. Actually,
Julian, stop
the
looking.
top two cards I read already. So if you picked it off the top, get it out of here.
Of course I picked it off
Okay,
the top.
so
All
get
right,
it out.
Turn around. Stop. No cheating. Stop.
You're looking.
None of you guys look either. Stop. All right, you You ready?
Yeah.
Don't look
I'm
at
not
my
looking.
hand.
Okay, I'll look directly in the light.
In China, drinking panda poop diluted in boiling water
Okay, dude.
is believed to extend a healthy human's life by at least 20 years.
Panda poop 20 years? Extend a life by 20 years is such a drastic false. That's so fucked. You are a liar.
Oh my god! Don't point at me. That's rude. But yeah, I am a liar.
I'll
You
collect
keep
it.
that, yeah.
Panda
It says
poop.
lie. Panda poop is prized in China not as a drink, but as a fertilizer for tea plants. Tea from these plants can $35,000 per pound.
Imagine shitting $35,000. Don't look. Don't look.
I'm actually not gonna.
What is that implying? Is that implying I did look?
Yeah.
I didn't look. I did, babe. I didn't look. All right. Okay. I didn't pick one. You rushed me. Stop looking. Cheater. Okay. Here, this is good.
Can I look?
Yeah, you can look.
Alright, I'm not looking though.
How do you pronounce the word TSAR? SAR?
Sorry.
Okay. Peter the Great, the infamous Tsar of Russia, imposed a beard tax in 1698. So a Russian guy in power imposed a beard tax.
It doesn't seem completely ridiculous, but I don't think that's true. I would say that you are a liar.
I'm not a liar.
Really?
Russians who refused to pay the beard tax were publicly shaved by police.
Oh my god.
Oh my God. It gives you this little icon after. Publicly shaved by police.
Not just publicly shamed, but publicly
Shaved.
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 Yeah, I heard
Like
you.
on their police belt, they have their gun. Well, what year is it? Well, they have their weapon. They have their flashlight. What year? They have a lighter. They have matches, and then they have a razor.
They have matches.
What year?
It's just a blade. It's just a knife.
Yeah, they have their body cam. What year? Yeah, you're wrong. I'm right. I win.
Wow.
You don't get a liar card. I'm better. You're publicly shaved.
Turn around.
Public shaving. Bannon called it. Public shaving.
Turn around. All right, I'm ready.
That was quick. Good job. Good quick.
Yeah, you literally just have to pick a card. Okay. Elvis Presley's grave is no.
Oh, Elvis. I know about him.
Elvis Presley's grave is no longer found at his Graceland home in Memphis, Tennessee. His final resting place was moved for security reasons in 1988 to an undisclosed location.
That's definitely true. Why would that be false? Of course, that's like the most realistic sounding scenario I've ever heard.
I lied to you. The king's grave continues to be in the backyard of his former Memphis home.
You are a
Graceland.
liar.
I am a liar, but you don't get to use that.
Fuck. That's a well-crafted lie right there.
I'm a liar.
Turn around.
Team Liquid. Liquid Jenna. Get wrecked.
Get lied to. Okay, don't look.
I'm not Memphis.
All right, you can look.
Oh, fuck.
Most people believe that mosquitoes are the deadliest animal on Earth, but they actually rank second. Humans kill more people than mosquitoes.
You are a liar. Malaria kills more people than people.
Damn, you called it. Mosquitoes are indeed the deadliest animals around.
Thank you.
Think about that for a second.
No, I've thought about it. That's why I called you a liar.
A mosquito is the deadliest animal around.
Yeah, malaria.
That's crazy, dude. A gorilla's way bigger.
True.
No contest. The gorilla wins. 10 out of 10. If you put a gorilla in a cage with a mosquito, first of all, I would watch it on pay-per-view. Second of all, the gorilla wins. Slam that mosquito.
Can you imagine like the whatever they play before a fight to like hype you up.
Yeah.
And it's just like a gorilla doing like, dragging like a tiger and banging on stuff, and then it just shows like a mosquito like flying around.
into the light.
Let's go. Flying
right.
into the light and killing itself before the fight.
Oh, can we get a replacement? Okay, different mosquito. All right, so we're 1-on-1.
Kate Middleton. Do you even know
The
who
British
that
one.
is?
That's the British one, right? The Royal British. Kate.
No, that's good.
That's who that is?
Yeah.
Okay.
Kate Middleton briefly served on British Airways before meeting and eventually marrying Prince William. It's not a use the card.
You are a liar.
I am a liar. It's not because you worked at Qantas.
She did work at Qantas.
Kate Middleton may not have been a flight attendant for British Airways, but her mother was. That's lovely.
Qantas.
Julian,
Don't look. Look away.
my turn just ended.
I'm done. Injuries caused by the use of smartphones for recreational purposes, like taking photos, playing games, and chatting, make it the most dangerous leisure activity in America.
What? You're a liar. The most dangerous leisure activity.
It's taking
You're a
phones
liar.
and playing games and chatting.
You're a liar. That statistic, whatever that is
I'm a
wrong.
liar. I'm a liar.
Bicycling.
Nice job. It sounds like you're saying, like imagine if bicycle was a planet and the people who lived on it were bicycling. That's what it sounds like you're saying. Okay. Did you get a liar card? Congrats
Yeah.
on that. I'm not looking.
Your turn?
I don't have the energy. I'm not looking.
Okay. The monster in the famous horror novel Frankenstein is a vegetarian.
I don't remember any cheese eating cheese, so I call that you are a liar.
Absolutely true. Mary Shelley, the author of Frankenstein, is also believed to have been vegetarian.
Mary Shelley. Yeah. Saving them animals, as I like to call them, moles. Go vegan for the moles.
Julian.
Mary Shelley went vegan for the moles.
Julian.
All right, I don't get a liar card. Fine. Turn around.
I just feel like it's an interesting thing to put in the book, Frankenstein.
Well, is it in the book explicitly, or is it in the lore of like the world?
You know
You know what I mean? Like, is it
I'm
even?
just gonna turn.
Okay, bye. I'm done. I want a different card. Don't look. Okay. The third largest heist in Las Vegas history occurred when 14 professional card counters, all of whom were blacklisted from casinos, pretended to be nuns and bilked. I've never heard that word. The FBI granted $4.4 million in those fraudulent over the next day, but less than half the money was recovered.
So I've watched a lot of shows about like stuff like that, and I feel like that would make a great TV show that we would have heard about. And I think it's possible that 14 people did that, but I don't think that they were nuns. And if there was a case where there were nuns, it was on a smaller scale than 14 people.
Okay.
So I'm gonna call you a liar.
I'm a liar. It just says lie.
Oh shit.
There's no explanation. Also, bilk. To obtain or withhold money from someone by deceit or without justification. Cheat or defraud. I like that word, bilked. Bilked. Bilked.
Okay. American mountain climber.
You are a liar. Sorry. No one in America climbs mountains. Okay, go ahead.
American mountain climber Jordan Romero was only 13 when he reached the summit of Mount Everest.
13? 13. He didn't even know how to walk yet. You are a liar. There's no way a 13-year-old made it to the top of
It's
Everest.
true. Malavath Purna, a 13-year-old mountain climber from India, also reached the summit of Mount Everest, but she was 1 month older than Jordan Romero. She is the youngest woman to reach the summit.
What did you do when you were 13?
Literally went to the cafeteria and got pizza nuggets and sat there and like cried into them.
I had my friend pitch me a basketball
I know.
like a baseball. I swung at it with a bat. And the bat bounced off the basketball and knocked it out of context. That is what I did when I was 13. That guy climbed Everest when he was 13.
We all develop at different speeds.
Okay, turn around.
It's the journey of life, and we never stop.
Never gonna stop.
Here we go.
Turn around.
Let's go, liquid shadow.
All right, ready. A kangaroo cannot jump backwards.
You're a liar. I've seen kangaroo fights. Oh, shit.
It is true, according to this very credible card game
Wait,
that came from
but
a
like
drugstore.
define jump, because when they're standing on their hind legs and they get in the little boxing matches, they're like kind of jumping backwards.
I think it means okay. So I
like
think
travel backwards.
yeah, I think the word jump is like indicates movement. So it's
Okay.
like when you see them jumping forward and running,
Uh-huh.
that sort of
I see.
that speed of jump
Okay.
can't be done backwards. I think
Sure.
that's my guess.
Is
so-
that what it says?
Yeah, it doesn't matter because you lost. So go.
Okay. The graphic designer who created the iconic Nike swoosh was paid $35.
Like in total?
Just what it says.
Did you hear that? I didn't let it out. It was like an internal burp. 35 bucks. Honestly, it's kind of a sick deal. I think that's accurate. Yeah, true.
It is true.
So that
This
guy
is
got stiffed off him.
Horrible. When Carolyn Davidson showed her swoosh designed to Phil Knight, the head of Nike, he didn't like it, but he used it anyways. She was further compensated years later.
Okay, I would love to know how much he was further compensated for because, oh my god.
Hopefully her fair worth, because that.
So nice. All right, go. Okay. Hold on, I'm not ready. I'm looking up.
You were looking at your phone.
Oh, sorry. I was texting my friends. I'm in a group chat. Turn around. Okay, ready? Hold on, am I ready? Okay, go. MeUndies are 3 times softer than cotton. Yes, it is true. You can get 15% off your first pair and free shipping with code Julian. True or false? They come out with new prints all the time, and they have onesies as well. True or false?
True.
Dang, dude! Shouts out to this game for knowing what sponsors we had, dude. Shouts out MeUndies. More undies equals less laundry. I love that math. Get yourself some MeUndies and never do laundry again.
More undies means, in theory, more laundry.
Well, depends on how you look at things and also who you live with and how long that you can store dirty underwear somewhere.
Okay, just keep it moving.
You know what? You know we love MeUndies. We have tons of MeUndies. Jenna wears her onesies all the time. They're great loungewear. They're great gamer wear. They're great Netflix watching wear. They're even great, I don't know, workout wear. You've worked out in those onesies before. You can do it.
Depends what you're doing, but yeah.
Heavy sweating.
No.
Well, you can go to MeUndies.com/Angelina and get yourself a pair and see how you like it. Or you can sign up with their membership. You get savings site-wide, you get free shipping, and you get new, ridiculously soft undies delivered to your door once a month. It's pretty great. So go to MeUndies.com/JennaJulian, okay? You get 15% off your first pair, free shipping, and 100% satisfaction guarantee, meaning if you're not 100% satisfied, for whatever reason, you're like, I want my money back, they will give you your money back. Doubt it will happen because MeUndies are great and you're going to love them. But go to MeUndies.com/JennaJulian to get their ridiculously soft and wonderful underwear. Check it out. Also, guys, Postmates, if you want some pad thai, do it with Postmates. I'm sure there's a lot of places in this area that will make a delicious bowl of pad thai. And you can not dirty one single dish in your house if you log on to Postmates right now and use code JennaJulian and you order whatever you feel like. If it's not pad thai, you can maybe get some pad thai. You can get $110 of free delivery credit for the first 7 days of using the app when you enter code JennaJulian after downloading the Postmates app. So check it out. If you've never used Postmates, 24 hours a day, 365 days a year, there are delivery people who work for Postmates who will go fetch food from a restaurant nearby that you ordered from online using their very intuitive menu and ordering system within the app. It's all on your phone, and they deliver it so quick. And you can watch their progress of where they are, so you can time them. There's a very clear ETA. You can communicate with them. There's substitutes available. Whatever you want, Postmates is there to bring it to you. It's pretty great. So download the Postmates app, use code JennaJulian, and start saving right now with $110 free delivery credit. Check it out. Thank you, Postmates.
Daniel.
Take you, Spon.
You kill them.
Oh, okay. Now you're actually gonna go?
Yep.
Okay.
I'm ready. The cougar, mountain lion, and puma are 3 of the largest species of wild cat found in North America.
North America.
The cougar, the mountain lion, and the puma are 3 of the largest species of wild cat.
Well, so I think it's just a matter of if all of them are found in North America, because from my understanding, they're kind of all very similar. But like I don't think there's cougars in North America. But what's the other one? Puma and
Mountain lion.
mountain lion. There's definitely pumas and there's definitely mountain lions. I don't think that there's cougars.
Check Beverly Hills.
You are a liar.
Okay, sorry.
Did you say check Beverly Hills?
I'm a liar because these 3 are actually all the same species.
Then
So
there
it's
you
just
go. I'm dumb as
trickery.
hell.
Yeah, no, you're not dumb as hell. You even said it. They're very similar.
Well, yeah, because I know I've lived in places
I'm a liar.
where people call it a puma or they call it a mountain lion, but I also didn't know if they were genetically the same, but it's like the same
Species.
Yeah.
So, yes.
But they're also like in terms of wild cat, that's like all we got.
Yeah,
it's not like there's other big cats.
No, that's it. That's it, and I'm an expert.
Okay, well I'm dumb. Close your eyes. Turn around.
I'm not looking.
Stop. Okay.
Okay.
Charles Dickens had 10 children. All of whom also became authors. Of course, none of them became as well known as their legendary father.
Can you repeat the question?
Charles Dickens had 10 children.
Damn. He be fucking.
Charles Dickens had 10 children.
Say it again.
Charles Dickens had 10 children. Charles Dickens had 10 children.
True.
He be putting that dick in.
Okay. True.
It's a lie, although he did have 10 children.
What? You just said Charles Dickens had 10 children.
He
That was
did.
the card.
No.
You just got cheated.
I literally read the whole card. You got distracted.
You read it like 3 times in complete knowledge. Misleading. Misleading. I get to go again.
Okay, you can go again.
You said Charles Dickens had 10 children. Like, I said yes, and you said yes, he did have 10 children. But I didn't know what happened. What the heck?
Yes, you did. I read the question.
And then you said he sticks his dick in. That was very distracting. I'm in school right now. Okay, go again.
No looking.
I'm looking
All right, you get
at
to
the
go
inside
again.
of my palms.
Okay. You're looking at the inside of your palm?
Yeah, the inside of my palms.
Disgusting. Okay. There are 887 stone Moai statues on Easter Island, and all of them are male. How do I say that word?
I think it's pronounced
Moai.
Moai.
No, that's not right. Moai.
Wow.
Moai statues.
They're
know-
all male?
Yeah.
True.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, I'm right.
They talk about them on Ancient Aliens a lot too. That they're actually like alive, kind of like that they're a spirit or like a person in there, and that they're alive. Because I know that there was one in like the UK somewhere,
Uh-huh.
and they really wanted it back because it's not like a statue to them. That's like a
more meaningful.
spirit. It's like a being. They
Interesting.
want it to come home.
That's pretty cool.
I'm pretty sure they got it back. I don't remember.
I hope they did. Turn around.
I hope they did too.
You too. Turn around. Go. The hardest substance in the human body is the mandible or jawbone.
No, it's your femur or whatever this big one in your thigh is.
Nope.
I thought.
It's a lie. You just said it's a lie, right? But it's not for what you said.
Is it your teeth?
It's tooth enamel.
Damn, no!
That means
So fucking dumb.
that
it
means
hurts.
a hammer can go right into your mouth
Julian,
and
no.
nothing would happen.
No, it's the enamel, not like the whole tooth.
Is that what toothpaste have? Enamel in it? Or no, enamel like strengthening
Damn.
chemicals.
When your second guess should have been your first
Well, no, you still got it right because
And
it's
this
a lie.
is why I was an average student.
You're not an average student, and that is a lie. So you get a lie card. Go ahead.
Oh wait,
I just gave it to you.
Thank you. Okay. All right, I'm ready. The voice of actor Mel Blanc, famous for as the voice of Bugs Bunny and Woody Woodpecker, also voiced Gideon the cat in the 1940 animated film Pinocchio. This is a very niche question, I guess.
True.
You're right. It is true. During the making of this classic film, changed, except for Mel's single hiccup sound for Gideon, which is repeated 3 times. His other voice recordings for the cat character were erased.
Oh.
That's cute.
So the thing about this game that I don't like is if you catch a truth or a fact and you're like, that's true, you don't get anything.
Yeah, that is true.
Also, it says you are a liar, not you are not a liar. Why?
I don't know.
That's weird.
Well,
to
maybe
me.
you do get a card, and we've just been doing it wrong.
Well, I didn't read the instructions.
Yeah,
so.
me either.
So you turn around.
Okay.
Okay, go. The Roma people, also known as gypsies, originally came from northern India. Roma people.
I thought gypsies were like. Wait, first of all, I'm sorry if
Is
that's
this
like
probably
if that's a word that is offensive.
blame
I'm
this
not
game,
sure.
dude?
I thought that was more like Europe, Eastern Europe.
Okay, so
So I'm gonna say you are a liar.
it's true.
Oh, okay, fuck me then.
Roma people make up various subgroups of tribes living all over the world, but there's no reliable record of just how many people comprise the total Roma population.
Okay.
If this is problematic, take it out with Outset Media. They are a French-Canadian company. Go to
Julian,
Victoria
no!
V8Z6N6.
Stop. I don't think that they're trying to be like derogatory in any way.
Your turn,
Okay.
me lady.
Turn around.
Me lady. I'm bored.
Stop looking. Okay. George Clooney's bulldog died of a rattlesnake bite.
That's definitely true.
Yeah, that is true. That's horrible. Oh,
That's really sad.
that is. We were hiking one time up on that trail that we go to.
With Bunny.
We're like hyper aware that there's rattlesnakes up there, and it's just slithered out right in front of us, like
And
real
rattled.
close, and rattled.
Rattled at us because it was like, excuse me, I'm crossing. And we were like, yo, do your thing. And then it crossed,
Yeah.
but it fucking rattled at us.
I think because those rattlesnakes live near a trail, like I haven't heard of too many people having like bites and stuff up there. Like they must be used to the foot traffic. There's a lot of bikes.
For sure,
and stuff.
yeah.
But like he could have easily just turned around and bit Bunny.
Oh,
which is
or any of our
terrifying.
dogs and killed any of them.
Absolutely
But
terrifying.
like the scariest part is you have to be vigilant. Like you could very easily not see where it's out. If it's not in a good mood, it might just fucking bite you instead of
Yeah.
rattle at you.
Well, and not only the dogs, but us as well.
Yeah.
But I think what's really scary about a
Lightning never strikes in the exact same location more than once during a single storm.
Absolute false.
Such a bad card.
I feel like if you have a metal pole and it's just standing up there, it's just gonna keep going. Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you.
Location has no bearing on a storm's electrical activity. Lightning can certainly strike the same place more than once.
Yeah.
This is the dumbest card ever.
Have you ever been in a plane that's being struck by lightning? It's like fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. And it's also terrifying.
No, I don't.
Sometimes I can't feel my arms, but I feel that level of fear.
I haven't. Here, that's yours. I haven't been in a plane being struck by lightning. I feel like that's kind of a unique thing to go through that I haven't gone through.
Terrifying. I hated it. I hated it. Okay. People are either left brain or right brain dominant. The left being the logical side and the right side being the creative.
No, it's the other way around. Left is creative. You are a liar.
I'm a liar because no one has a dominant brain hemisphere. While certain functions
Daniel.
sometimes dominate specific brain regions, both sides of the brain are equal in their activity.
But you refer to left brain as artistic, no? I thought that was...
Get the
Yeah,
chicken
but I guess
then.
this is saying
Doesn't matter. I got the card.
good for you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Take it away. Glass is a liquid that moves extremely slow over time.
That's true.
No, it is false. Glass is an amorphous solid having a stronger connectivity.
That's so annoying.
Building blocks than liquids.
That's so annoying.
Amorphous solid. That is not a solid.
That's so fucking annoying. No,
This
because
game
I grew up in a house that was 100 years old, and so like the original
Happy birthday to your house.
panes of glass like are thicker at the bottom because it moves over time.
Because it's an
It's really
amorphous
cool.
solid.
But that's so fucking annoying. Like, of course, it's not a liquid; it's glass, you know. But like over time, that's a really misleading question.
It is misleading. That's pretty cool that you got to notice the glass like change shape as you grew up. Congrats on that. I win.
And one time I threw a softball through one of the panes, and it's sad, you know, 'cause it's like original glass. We had to get part of it replaced because I pitched a whole ass softball through it.
Nice, dude. We had a makeshift batting cage in our backyard, and it did not work. We would hit it through and break glass all the time.
They'll know. Oh God, here we go.
Oh, great.
Two things found in many American restaurants are 14-ounce glass bottles
Yeah.
of Heinz ketchup and Coca-Cola, neither of which are part of a healthy diet. In fact, there is more sugar in one 14-ounce bottle of ketchup than there is in one can of Coca-Cola.
More sugar in one bottle of ketchup than there is in a can. Let's think about this. So, a can of Coke, I want to say, has anywhere from like 30 to like 38 grams of sugar, maybe like 32 to 42 grams. A bottle of ketchup, I feel like, has way more because it's a can of soda is one serving. A bottle of ketchup is what, 20 servings. I'm gonna go with. Wait, read the question again.
It's asking you if the bottle of ketchup has more sugar.
I think it does.
Yeah, you're right.
What does it say? How much?
No, it just
Oh.
says true.
Cool.
Cool.
You are a liar.
No,
Oh, dang. No, you're not.
no, you got it right though.
Okay. Don't look.
I know.
Okay. The best way to avoid a Thanksgiving post-meal coma is to avoid the turkey due to high amounts of serotonin-producing chemical tryptophan found in its meat.
Okay, but that's listen. Hear me out for 1 second. Turkey does contain tryptophan.
Yep.
But by saying the best way to avoid needing a nap, like that's subjective.
They phrase these questions very
So how?
carefully.
All right, I'm gonna say that it's true, but if it says false, the best way to avoid getting tired is to like drink water. I'm gonna be pissed.
Okay. So you say it's true?
Yeah.
It's false because it says turkey contains no more tryptophan than any other meats.
I didn't listen to that part of the question. I was too mad about
That's
the
true,
first
really? I thought that was unique to turkey. Okay. Due to high amounts of the serotonin-producing chemical tryptophan found in its meat. Lie. Turkey contains no more tryptophan than any other meat. What?
Okay.
So you're saying like people eat chicken every day and there's the same exact amount of tryptophan content in a chicken breast as there is in turkey,
I guess.
and that people make a big deal about getting
I
tired
don't
from it at Thanksgiving. I feel like this is where's the I mean, I don't know if I believe that.
Okay. I don't care. The largest alligator ever found in New York sewer system was 9 feet long and was nicknamed Poo Poo by sanitation workers.
False.
That is false.
You
The
are
only- I am
a
a liar. The only alligators ever discovered have been small and are most likely released pets. There is no proof that alligators can actually live for any length of time in New York sewers.
A 9-foot alligator in
And
the sewers of New York
Nobody
City.
named him Poo Poo.
Poo-poo. It's weirdly the most believable part of that
We would
story.
call him Poopy,
Okay,
not Poo Poo.
my turn. Look away. Okay, here we go. At the end of a traditional wedding reception in French Polynesia, the bride's family lay face down, side by side in the dirt, and the bride and groom walk across them.
You know, I'm not familiar with the customs of a French Polynesian wedding. I feel like I'm set up to fail right now. You're a liar.
You are set up to fail. This whole game is just set up to fail.
No, I like this game. It's fun. This game should just be
No, I
fun.
know.
I'm gonna say you're a liar.
Nope, it's true. The
Oh,
unique
shit.
tradition takes place on the Marquesas Island of French Polynesia. Lay face down in dirt.
It's probably fun. You don't want to let your. I would totally. If I went to my friend's wedding or like anyone in my family's wedding, and they were like, "All right, lay down. I'm gonna run over you," and be like, "Hell yeah, congrats, y'all."
Then you'd be like,
Okay, ready?
Yeah.
Turn around. Chocolate syrup was often used to simulate blood.
huh. That's funny. It's got the right consistency, I feel like. Maybe it's a little thick. I'm gonna go with true.
That's true. That's a really good idea,
That's a good idea. Why the fuck not?
right?
That's funny. Okay, ready?
Yeah.
If stung by a jellyfish,
Oh no, I don't want it.
urinating on the injury will help break down the toxins and reduce pain. This is because of the high acidic pH levels of urine. See, this is one of those things that
There's
it goes
too
on
many
too
questions
long.
in there.
Yeah.
There's too many questions. So I think we can all agree that we've heard that peeing on a jellyfish sting.
No, I've heard pooping on it does.
Julian, no. That is
rubbing it on there.
Julian. I don't think it obviously cures it, but I do think that the portion of the sentence where it says that it can decrease the pain.
You wanna
It's
repeat
true,
it?
but I also feel like that completely depends on what kind of jellyfish has stung you.
Well, reduce pain is a weird phrase because it's like that's very subjective. Reduce pain, like that's not a medical assessment of like how to treat something. It will reduce pain. No, and this is a drug. Like if stung by a jellyfish, urinating on the injury will help break down the toxins and reduce pain. This is because of the high acidic pH levels of urine.
Right, but like,
Also, that last sentence.
I know.
Yeah.
I'm going to say that it's true because I think peeing on a jellyfish sting does do something, but I don't know if it's that, but it definitely doesn't cure it. But I also think that it has to do with the type of jellyfish that stung you. Okay, just tell me what
I'm a
it
liar.
says.
So basically, it retracts that last sentence. The pH of urine is dependent on what has been eaten.
That's so annoying.
Even the acidic urine isn't enough to effectively neutralize the alkaline venom of a jellyfish. Vinegar and baking soda is more helpful.
But you just
More
said-
helpful? Who cares if it's more helpful? We're talking about piss, my guy. Yeah, going to a doctor's office is probably more helpful too.
not getting stung by a jellyfish is probably
Yeah, how do you reduce pain of getting stung by a jellyfish? Don't get stung by a jellyfish.
Yeah.
Jesus. Your turn.
Look for Jordan. Ready? Canadian bacon isn't actually called Canadian bacon in Canada.
I know that's true.
Yeah, the American soda's Canadian bacon is called back bacon or pea meal bacon in Canada.
Pea meal?
Yeah, pea meal.
Pea meal bacon, baby. Pea meal bacon. You want some pea meal? Little pea meal. Why does anyone sponsor us?